Hello everyone. In this Dreamweaver tutorial we're going to be installing an automated commenting box system from discuss.com. Now, comment boxes are great for allowing people to communicate and interact on your website. It also gives you a way to communicate back with your target audience. So here's what it looks like. It's the last thing to load up on your page, so all the rest of your page content will load first before this loads, so it won't slow down your page load time at all. The other great thing about this message system is that it will send you an email every time you get a message on your website, and you can also reply from your email and it will dynamically upload onto your site. Okay, are you ready? Okay, so here we are at the discuss.com website where you can sign up for the commenting box system. It's completely free, so don't worry about that. Discuss is disqus.com, and I'm not going to teach you to suck eggs. I think you know how to fill out a form. So just put in your site URL, your site name, and a short name for it. And also the primary moderator, so that's going to be username and password and your email address, so you can update it as and when you please. And when you're ready, just click continue. Okay, this is the section where you connect it to all of your social networking tools. So if you've got Facebook, you can connect it up. It will ask you for an API key, so it will sign you into your Facebook account, and then it will give you a code which you can then put into the Discuss system. And signing up with Twitter as well. If you've got an account with twitter.com, you can just give it your username and allow it to hook up, so it will dynamically put any messages from there into your Twitter account as well, which is pretty good. Now at the installation screen, because we're using Dreamweaver, we're not using any platform like WordPress or Tumblr or Blogger or Joomla. We're going to be using Dreamweaver, so we'll be needing the universal code, which is down at the bottom under other or custom. So if you grab your code from there and click on that button. Now, the first line of code you see is the code that you're going to need to paste into your web page. So wherever you want the commenting box system to appear, that is where you're going to paste the code. So it will appear exactly, if you put it at the bottom of your page, it's going to appear at the bottom of the page. Now the second snippet of code you're going to place just before the closing body tag of any page where you have installed the first line of code for the commenting box system, and that's the reason why it's going to load up. It's going to be the last thing to load up on your page and therefore not slow down your page loading time. Okay, so let's pop over to Dreamweaver and I'll show you a page that I've installed it onto. Okay, here's my master template. This is where I draw all of the pages for my website from. So if I just go and split the screen so you can see the code view as well. And what I'll do is I'll scroll all the way down to the bottom of the page just before the closing body tag, and you'll see that I've installed the code there. It's a JavaScript function, and what it does is at the end of the page, when everything else is loaded, it will go and call on the Discuss website and bring in the commenting box system onto your front page. Now for it to do that, we're going to have to put in the rest of the code. So we're now going to navigate to a page where we can put in the rest of the code for it to work. Okay, so here is a page that I've already completed. I've already put the code in for this, but I'll show you where I put it. Now, at the very bottom of the page is obviously where you're going to want your commenting system to be generally. So here it is. Once it's installed, it will just show this short line of code. Now, what I've done is I've put it inside a div tag and I've positioned it using a margin attribute in CSS. So we'll go and have a look into the code and see what I've done. So I'm going to press the Alt key and I'm going to click inside the div tag and I will find the CSS rule, and there it is, and I've pushed it to the left by 60 pixels and it's got a width of 550 pixels. Now, when I installed the code for the comment box, what I did is I put my own div tag around it so that I could manipulate that div tag. My first attempt was to try and manipulate the div tag that come with the code, and this is what you can see just here. That didn't work out, so what I did is I put my own div tag around it and changed the width settings to fit my page that way. Okay, so let's go into code view and I'll show you exactly where I installed my code. Obviously it was at the bottom of the page and just at the very bottom of the article. So I pasted it in and then I put a div tag around it called disk script. You can call it whatever you want to. And then I created a new CSS rule based on my own div tag that was wrapped around the code. Okay, so once you've installed it and you're happy with where you've placed it, you can go and check on the page again and make sure it's all okay and where you want it to be. And the great thing is it's the last thing to load up on your page, so it won't affect your load time in the slightest because people are going to have to read the article before they even come down. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Don't forget to rate, comment and subscribe. Thank you.